Good afternoon, everybody. How we're doing? Today I took a bit of time out with my good lady, my wife, and went to see Logan. Now Hugh Jackman, as my wife will testify, is my man crush. The bromance going on. Just like the guy in all ways. But I've always loved the character he plays as Wolverine. That reluctant hero, that anti-hero, the person who cannot help but do the right thing even though he tries to hide away. And so it got me thinking when I was watching the film, don't worry, there's no spoilers, that you cannot hide from who you are, no matter how much you try. You might wear different masks, you might try to behave and do other things, but ultimately, deep down inside, you know what the right path is. But then you get to choose whether each day you're going to change onto that path or become that person who you really are, or if you're going to keep living another life, a sub-life maybe. So what is your default? What do you keep going back to? What are you doing over and over? What's the same thing? Is it like Groundhog Day? Are you sort of existing and surviving instead of thriving? What I mean by that is you wake up every day happy, truly happy with your life, every part and everything around you. Or are you just putting a smile on your face? You're painting that face, that smile on again, and just getting through the day. And then hiding away. I've done that. And some days I still do it. And the reason why I do is because sometimes I think, what would make me happy? But I do know. It's inside me. And one thing I do know is it's not about saving everybody else and trying to save people. And I've done that before as well. Some people call it the superhero syndrome. But we don't get to do that for anybody else. Only they can do that for themselves. We only get to do it for ourselves, just like me. So I can't help anybody other than me. And then I can only be me, my true version of myself, and then everyone else gets to act or react in a way which is either they like me or they don't. I cannot change that at all. As long as I'm being authentic, as long as I'm being true to myself and being who I really am. So are you taking the steps every day to get to where you want to be, to where you say you want to be? Or you keep dragging that shit back from behind you all the time, every day, over and over? I find the only way to create that happiness for yourself, of course, is to be selfish. Look after yourself first, but to be able to cut all that shit, all that unhappiness away. You can't keep dragging that around with you and expect to be happy. You've got to face it and understand what that is. And then take steps and take the steps to move away from it, to cut it loose, to surrender to it. Otherwise, it'll always have a power over you. You'll be always looking over your shoulder. You'll always be thinking about it. So where is the resistance? What do you get to lean into to see what the problem is? Let me know. I'm looking forward to hear it.